Hello, welcome. Let's get right to it. This is episode 18 of the PROi series, PVM Rush on Iron. We are in season 2, which is the mid game, and chapter 2/3. We're in a kind of a muddy situation right now. We're still in logistical mode. The mid game in Iron Man is extremely chaotic and noisy because I was going in every direction and things just needed to be done. But now I think we're in a little bit of a quieter, calmer state. There's a lot of stuff to do, but I'm gonna try to do it more methodically. We'll get 60 herblore and then we'll do mixology, right? So we're gated by Slayer right now. Okay, I'll look at the stat in a sec. Another thing we're gated by is the Twin Flame Staff. We need the Twin Flame Staff to start AFK magic training. I'm not going to train magic any other way. I'm going to do Frost Crabs, Chaos Gauntlets, Firebolt. And honestly, I think Song of the Elves is open then. Like, Song of the Elves just becomes open. Woodcutting is easy, smithing is easy, 70 Hunter is easy. We're going to start off with the farm run. I will skip that for you guys. And then what we'll do is we'll move on towards some Slayer training. We really need Slayer. My duo, oh yeah, so I've been doing with my group member from my other Iron Man account. So we've been putting in work towards Royal Titans. He's not online right now, unfortunate. So we're going to do that in a sec later. And when he's not available, we're just going to do Herblore. Or we're just going to do Song of the Elves. Or we're just going to do freaking Desert Hard and Slayer. Okay, let's go. Oh, one thing I didn't mention. I always start off my episodes with the time played. We are at 20 days, 9 hours, by the way. So, yeah. Actually, I'm going to cut the recording here. We'll pick it up when we get a new task. Alright, there's nothing interesting happening right now. Hey, welcome back. So we're almost done with Black Demon task. We're going to go and grab another one shortly. I really like Black Demon tasks, by the way. They're super AFK, really relaxing, especially with like all these brews or all these restores. It's great, and you get herbs, you get runes, you get these. I love Black Demon tasks, man. Awesome. Okay, let's go on over to Varrock. We'll hop to a regular world. And yeah, I really prefer Neve. Neve is the way to go. Duradel, it's just, not only is it too hard to get tasks from him, I find his task list, I don't know, I like Neve's task list more. The waiting, like there's something about her task list is just, I love it, dude. Alright, I'm going to pause the recording here again, and we're going to pick it up once this task is done. Alright, take care, bye-bye. Hello, welcome back. We have died, and I'm never gonna fucking go to Catacombs with Curran because, yeah, it's just fucking PKers, dude. Anyway, okay. I'm kind of scared because I may have lost my fire cape. Oh, wait, what? Oh! I died. I died to the Dagonauts. Oh, thank God. Jesus Christ, that scared me. I was like, wait, what? I really love Hellhound tasks. Really AFK, get Hellhound heads, you get death runes. AFK, I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, it's just super, super good. Yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Thank God I didn't die. Okay, bye-bye. Welcome back. We are just about to be finished with our task. And yeah, we're going to go to, actually my duo's on, so I'm going to be going ahead and doing some Royal Titans, and then I'll get a task first, because I'm always like interested in getting, like knowing what the task is. So I'm going to go to Neve and grab a task, and then we'll go to Royal Titans. Man, I wish I had Zombie Axe for Royal Titans. Damn. Her character looks like really dark when she has the helm on. It's kind of weird. Or I don't know, right now she just looks really, really dark. I remember way in the beginning, I mentioned I usually have one shade lighter. I should like raise my shade up, but I kind of have grown to this shade now. So. Thank God, that was close, dude. Oh, welcome back. Our duo is gone, unfortunately. I finished up with a farm run, so we'll go ahead and do some more Slayer. I really hate this task, but yeah, I'll be here just killing these, and we'll pick it up when I'm done. Alright, bye-bye. Alright, we're just about to be done with this task. Fire Giants, okay. Fire Giants, I think what I'm gonna do... Alright, I'm gonna be here, and we're just gonna, yeah, kill these guys, and then move on to the next task. Alright, catch you later. Alright, we're done with this task. This is, I'm actually killing one extra that I shouldn't, but anyway. I don't really like this task, at least with the overheads. It's super chill. And I think I got one totem piece and one ancient shard, so yeah. I've actually made a decision. I'm going to pivot into grabbing the zombie axe. Zombie axe shouldn't be too hard to get. Frankly, I think it's much faster than fighter torso. So let me just pull up my notes. We have enough runes to burst, so we're actually gonna go ahead and grab ourselves the Z-axe. So that'll be fun. It'll be different. It'll be interesting. I can't play right now, so we'll pick it up when I come back. All right, take care. Bye bye. Welcome back. We're gonna be doing Defender of Rock, and in order to do that, we'll need to do Below Ice Mountain. So let's do that. All right. So we met this person Willow right outside of Ice Mountain. Okay, yeah. So Willow has a couple of interesting friends. She's asked us for our help to recruit them. They used to be like quote-unquote treasure hunters of sorts back in the day, and they had a fallout, but now they're getting the old gang back together. Should be... Alright, okay, so we've recruited all of her old gang, and now we're gonna go and talk to her, see what happens. Kind of seems like that same guardian that we killed in the dig site quest. Kind of. Cool, so this is actually Chemdozol, which is the home of the Chemdotors. Same guys who fixed our Knight Sword. Alright, okay, I'm not gonna explore further here. We got Defender of Rock to do, so... But the problem is we need 55 smithing. In order to do that, we'll need to buy some gold ore. We'll need 974, okay. And I think we have a few gold ore lying around, so shouldn't be too bad. I'm willing to bet like big money that Sailing is going to introduce an ice gloves and goldsmith gloves combo. I just know that's going to happen. Sweet, so we got 55, and now we can just get the hell out of here. Alright, cool, so we met this guy, Elias White. He is interested in he's got a tip about some zombies organizing, and he's like, zombies don't typically organize by themselves, so that means there's somebody orchestrating them. What we've realized is what he's actually realized is the last time this kind of occurred, that was when the Shield of Arav and Arav himself, the hero Arav, defended the town Varrock against the zombie horde of Zamragrul. Zamragrul is a ancient Majorat person, and yeah, he attacked Varrock with a zombie horde, and Arav, with his Shield of Arav, defended the town. So He's wondering, like, Elias White has knowledge of that. He's wondering if that situation is not, like, if this situation is occurring again. He's worried, so now we're investigating. Alright, so going down trapdoor, we were able to encounter a balcony. We looked over that balcony, we found Zamergol, and he's actually resurrected Arav to do his bidding, so that's not nice. Okay, I think I can just chill here. Yeah. I think this works. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my mage gear, and we're gonna mage these guys. Man, it is such a big hassle to switch over to Ancients. God. I gotta figure that out. Alright, we got a problem. We need to do Haunted Mine to get the amulet, unfortunately. Cool, so it looks like if you tell him you're a follower of Saradomin, he'll proceed forward with the quest. If you tell him you're a follower of Kuthix, he'll be a little bit disappointed, but he'll still allow you to proceed forward with the quest. If you tell him you're a follower of Samrock, he'll say no. And if you say I have no allegiance, he'll still like not allow you to proceed with the quest. So the story with this mine was it once used to be prosperous and serve the citizens of Mauritania. However, the Misthalin kingdom began to rise in power, and Mauritania was sided with Zamorak, Misthalin was Saradomin. So, in a nutshell, what happened was, as Misthalin grew in power, they kind of declared war onto Mauritania, and they launched a big attack on this mine. This mine was protected by a mage of Zamorak, the guy we're gonna fight, Trius Daith. Oh god, please. Okay. It's a pretty tight window to dodge that. But yeah, so the Trius Daith was in charge of protecting this mine. However, he got overwhelmed by the Saradomin forces, who made off with a powerful shard that's in the mine, which is the salve. I forget if I don't know if it's called the salve shard, but it's a shard that is used to make the salve amulet. So the Saradominists got that, and Zamorak was really pissed that Trius Daith failed his mission to protect the mine. So Saradomin or Zamorak cursed him to stay here and protect the mine, or like just cursed him, and now he haunts this mine. Yeah, so he's like so that's the reason why this mine is haunted. It's haunted by Trius Daith. Okay, so we gotta do Lair of Tyr. So ultimately, he kind of encountered a scroll in the Great Library. I'm not sure where that Great Library was, somewhere in Mauritania. However, the scroll gives the user to resurrect all sorts of powerful beings, even like dragons, like undead, like dead dragon skeletons. It's able to like resurrect them. That scroll. However, it's not able to control them. So like the skeletal dragons would just roam around, causing havoc. So Tarn wanted to revise and modify and extend the spell in order to control them. He just created some abominations that were just like, nutty. Pretty much a madman, looking for powerful scrolls to corrupt, I guess. Yeah, you know what? Okay, this is working really well. But I'm gonna bring a looting bag. Oh, the looting bag can't be filled in this place. So in the real instance, there's 10 of them, and in this instance, there's only 7. So it's not that big of a difference. I mean, it kind of is, but I don't know. I think it's worth just doing it like this. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna do these on the actual world. You know what? Yeah. Okay, you know what? Let's finish the quest. Let's finish this quest. And then what we'll do is we will go ahead and actually, like, you know, do it on a regular world. And frankly, what I've realized is it's very, like, I wonder how populated the worlds are. Alright, so back to the quest. Zamagrill is raising an army of undead, just as Elias White suspected. He's also resurrected Arav. Arav is not fully under his control though. This guy is asking Lucian to consider joining with Lucian. So he's telling Zamagrill, yo, Lucian has recently acquired, possibly, they're not sure, but the staff of Armadale. He's like, you should ally with Lucian, but this guy is like, no. He wants to like solo this. Initially, I was like, wait, instance is great because I can use my blighted supplies and, you know, yeah, use blighted supplies. I don't have to worry about PKers. I've since decided that, you know what, I can probably I'll just bring prayer potions. They drop a lot of Renars, so I can just bring some prayer potions, or I could just still use PvP worlds, risk it a little bit, and bring less potions or less runes at a time. So those two options are up in the air. We can do either or. We'll just bring we'll just bring less runes every trip. So okay, so we're gonna look to repair the Shield of Arav, and we're going to reach. We're gonna talk to the Inkando dwarf here that we found earlier. Okay, so we found out how to use the shield. Apparently you need to be a descendant of Avaraka, and we are trying to find that descendant basically. Maybe it's gonna be us, I don't know. Maybe we're the Dragonborn sort of situation. I think that would be like kind of cheap writing, so it wouldn't be us. So remember that guy in Family Crest? He may be an original descendant of Avaraka. But apparently, I think you need to be a certain descent, like, you need to not only be a descendant of Avaraka, but like of a certain elder, like of a certain line. So that's why King Roll didn't work. This is kind of very cool. So I remember in his original quest, Family Crest, right? Demithus was kind of banished from the city because, and the reason why he was banished was because he lost his family crest, so he couldn't prove himself as like a special family of Forok, right? But now because he has able to use the shield, he's able to like redeem himself. Alright, we're done with this. I'm gonna talk to King Rold and see if he's willing to like reinstate you know, Demetheus. Or I could talk to Demetheus himself as well, but I don't want to go there. Okay, yeah, he didn't mention anything. But yeah, I feel like Demetheus, his entire quest revolved around him not being able to prove his noble worth. But now he is able to. That's nice. This is actually much better doing it like this. And look at these like RRs, dude. truly believe there should be a drop rate protection in the form of, I don't think this would be too overpowered either, but when you hit drop rate, the way it should work is, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, woo! Oh my god, I got a fucking hammer, yes. Oh my god, yes. I couldn't even finish my thought. Let's go. Do I need to bring anything? Do I need to get anything else? No, I don't. Oh, thank god. So now we gotta get smithing up. Okay, so this is what I was saying with drop rate protection, and I think it wouldn't be too overpowered. Once you hit drop rate, right, the chances should go to, like, let's say the rate is 1 out of 800, right? Every kill after should subtract that by 1. So your next kill will be 1 out of 799, 1 out of 798, and so on. I think that wouldn't be too overpowered. In the case of something like, let's say you're trying to hunt, you know, ferocious gloves or dragon hunter lands, right? That's 1 out of 1k. The kills take so long, right? So it'll be like 1 out of 999, 1 out of 998, 1997, 996, etc. Right? So it'll gradually get lower, but it wouldn't feel too overpowering, in my humble opinion, honestly. And like, you still have to reach the rate in order to get that buff, right? Like, for example, Lizardman, right? If you don't get it within 3,000, then that's when it kicks in. So that's how, like, I don't know. I think that dry protection logic is really, like, otherwise it's just gambling, man. Like, we're just gambling here. Like, there needs to be some sort of element of bounding the curve, or like bounding the randomness, man. It's just, like, people can be playing like completely other games, man. Anyway, zombie axe. Okay, so what's the plan for getting enough GP? Okay, you know what? We'll figure that out later. I'm just gonna do a relaxing farm run, and then I'm gonna go to crabs to get the levels, and then I'll come back with a plan. We don't know what the plan is yet, so I'm gonna come up with a plan. We're gonna do farm runs, and then we'll do some crab training. I will catch you guys in the next clip. I'll likely be at the farm guild, probably for a Spori. Catch you guys later. Alright, thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. Let's go. Welcome back. We finished up with a farm run rotation. I've been AFKing crabs a bit. 98 strength, 66 attack. I was trying to go for 70, but I'm like double-minded. I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'll just leave it. Went back to strength. I think I'm gonna go for 99 strength first. So now we can wield the axe. However, we need 70 smithing. So how do we get 70 smithing? Well, we need to alch some shit. So we need to alch all these. So I'm gonna catch you guys later. I'm just gonna alch these, and then we're gonna pick it up at blast furnace. Okay, take care. Bye bye. Alright, we just finished up with alching, and feels bad, man, because that's all the cash we have now, and 2.5 of that will be gone. So it'll be like at a little bit less than a mil, right? So that's the biggest money sink, one of the biggest at least. And then there's mage will be a big money sink, smithing, and construction. Once we can pass that hurdle, we'll be golden. And yeah, we'll be really golden. We'll have to make more money for mage, absolutely. But yeah, once we pass that hurdle, we'll be golden. Okay, so this won't be very interesting. I'm gonna cut the recording here. We'll pick it up when we have 10k gold ore. So, catch you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Hello, welcome back. We're just doing some smithing now. I bought all the ores. It's a matter of just smithing them into bars. We have 70 smithing banked now, which is phenomenal. Yeah, but this is going to be really annoying to do. Nothing all that interesting happening. It's just going to be a matter of me making 10k gold bars. It's so unfortunate that there's no use for gold bars. You can't really do anything with them. I wish with with sailing, they do something with gold bars. That would be nice if they could do that. Would be very interesting, but so far you can't do anything with gold bars. It's too time consuming to process them. You might be able to sell them somewhere. I don't know of a vendor to do that because they drop in value like a rock. So they're really dead weight. Hopefully smithing changes that. Anyway, I'll catch you guys when we have 70 smithing. Alright, take care. Bye. Oh, welcome back. We've just hit 70 smithing, so we are done. Cash stack looks like this right now. After that, I'm more interested in getting the broken zombie axe fixed, so I wonder how that's gonna work. Okay, so I think we get a hammer and then we just go to Varrock and an anvil? Ooh, okay. Okay. I've never had the zombie axe before. Let's go, baby. Holy shit. Oh my god. Looks sick, man. Damn. I like this design too. It's simple and clean. It's not over the top. I wish it was just a little bit bigger though. The dragon battle axe looks really sick. This is like very small. See how it works. Okay, that's a slash. I've always loved the battle axes. Like when I was a kid, I would actually use the rune battle axe a lot because I liked seeing the big numbers. I was like, yeah, I just liked hitting big numbers on the hill giants, and I actually like the animation. Oh man, it feels good. It feels like, yeah, it just feels good. Let's take a look at the smash animation again. Not a fan of the smash animation that much, but this slash animation is just really, really nice. That's gonna help with Royal Titans. It's gonna help with Slayer. Love it, dude. So this supports our goal for here, for Slayer, right? So we're working our way towards Slayer. This is a DPS increase. Lovely. Okay. Okay, I haven't done a farm run in a while, so I'm gonna do that. Hello, good morning. We've been doing some AFK training at Crabs. Now it's the morning. I want to sneak in some wilderness content. Figured I could get a head start. People will be leaving for work, so I think I'm going to start doing green dragons. I want to get a feel of how they are. Spore is also up, so we'll be doing that shortly. And yeah, let's do green dragons. Oh god, I hate these seeds, dude. That risk I'm a little bit more comfortable with. Let's try it out, see how it is, and then we'll adjust our risk based on our experience. I'm gonna grab the dragon hides as well. I remember when I was a kid, I used to kill green drags and make money this way. Good times. Tomorrow is a Canadian holiday. I could leverage that. So, we'll see how it goes. Alright, catch you guys later. Take care, bye. Welcome back. We were just at green drags. I figure I'd still take advantage of the day. It's very early, so I might as well get some more training in, or get some more trips in, so let's go back. About 10 hours of this, so I'm really enjoying it. What we'll do to speed it up is I'm gonna be building super strengths and super attacks will pot up before we go there, so that'll speed things up. Okay, I have to get going. I'm gonna AFK at work. Luckily, I'm very privileged to be working from home. I'm very thankful for God for that opportunity. So I will just AFK crabs. Hello, welcome back. We were doing some AFK training at crabs. I've done a farm run. I've also done a rotation of battle staffs, and I did some scientific calculations. I can confidently say it's 150k per 15 minutes. So battle staffs, when you do the entire rotation, right, assuming you've already bought them, but buying them doesn't really take that much time, because you can let them accumulate, and yeah, so I don't count the buying time because you don't necessarily burn them right away. But the full rotation, aside from the buying time, I've done some calculations, it's 150k an hour, right? So that's, or excuse me, 150k every 15 minutes. So that's 600k an hour. 600k an hour is actually not bad. And it's comparable to zombie pirates. So zombie pirates, I was also kind of getting 600k in alkables an hour, possibly a little bit more. I'll have to try zombie pirates again and actually time it sometime, but it varies so much, right? Because each trip is. But I can average it over 30 minutes or something. But yeah, I can confidently say battle staffs, 150k an hour, or 150k every 15 minutes. Anyway, let's get to it. So let's take a look at our stats. Almost 99 strength. Awesome, perfect. Exactly what we want. Getting a lot of AFK training in during work, which is great. What I will do is I will just push this to 99. We'll get a start on attack next. I'm still waiting on my duo for whatchamacallit, Twin Flame Staff. Actually, I have some time right now, so I only do melee training, AFK melee training during my time, like when I can't actively play. I can actively play right now though. So what we'll do is we'll get a whatchamacallit, task from Neve and see what's up. I forget if we already have one, but let's get us task from Neve. Do some Slayer training. We really want to push for 60, right? So that we can unlock Herblore. So that's still the goal right now. Oh god, I don't like this task. At least right now, I'm not a huge fan of it. But now that I found this spot, honestly, I don't mind this task at all now. Because it's super AFK, like I'm all about AFK. As much as I can AFK anything, I will AFK. I don't care about XP rates, I'm here for a good time. So, this is very good. Like I'm really liking this. Actually, let's take a look at the, if I reset this and reset this. Actually, now that I think about the fighter torso some more, typically when people do the overhead prey method, they go for like proselyte and they try to extend their prayer bonus, right? So they wouldn't be wearing fighter torso. And it's okay for me not to wear it. Now the reason why I'm so like okay with wearing it is because I have so many like blighted restores that I'm like, you know what, fuck the restore, like fuck the prayer bonus. I'll just like, try to do more DPS. But I'm not thinking of it in the way that a regular person would. Typically, when you would do training with overheads, you maximize your prayer bonus, right? So anyway, this is fantastic. This is great. I love it. Here's the XP rates. These are really, really good. These are actually really, really good XP rates. I'm loving this. I'm loving this task now. I'm actually liking this task. This task is great. I will see you guys when this task is done. All right, take care. Bye-bye. Hello, welcome back. We just finished our task at Sakua. Now I'm just going to switch on over to a regular world, and then we're going to go grab another task from Neve. And I've also reorganized my notes, by the way. So I've outlined, I kind of go back and forth between this layout. So I've outlined a road to Sote. And I've kind of just, before it was under primary goals, now I just kind of organized some of the, the primary goals were kind of muddied. There were some things that were non-essential to the road for Sote that were in there. So I kind of separated it out. This is what we need to do. So, Bloodveld. I like Bloodveld. Oh, yeah, we need cannon. We can't do these without cannon, man. I can't do them without cannon, which is... need to buy cannon. I can't do this without cannon, man. I can't. Can't, bro. Can't do it. I can't do it. We'll have to buy cannon. Just fucking expensive. Oh my god, let's go, man. Let's get some drops, bro. Let's get some drops up in here, bro. Wow. Really gonna give me that? I just realized something. I should get 70 prayer before doing this, technically speaking. 70 prayer isn't a gate stopper to this. Imagine I had imagine I wasn't a scrub and I would even make my super strengths. Like I could probably do that, right? But I've just been so lazy. I'm genuinely playing like completely ad hoc, going with the flow sort of thing, so things come to my brain as they occur, sort of. Unfortunately, he has to go, so it is what it is. That's what happens. But yeah, I've realized that the play actually is to get Piety first. I was watching Bodhi's freaking Tread Lightly series. I was like, wow, that guy is just insane. I thought I was doing pretty well. Like he gets 11 days soaked, except his stats aren't there to do, CG. So he then and then he does some actually, to be honest, he does some shady freaking range training with I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. But then he gets Bofa at day 20. I was like, wow. Really impressive. I mean, yeah, you can't compete with that. Obviously, that guy is just a pro gamer. We are average, maybe slightly above average. We're like average gamers, So, average gamer boys. So anyway, okay. Happy for these. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up some more battle staffs. I think what we'll do then is we'll go and just do maybe I'll do a farm run, I don't know. Alright, so we finished up with a farm run. We're gonna go back to Bloodvelds. But I might want to buy a cannon. What? Where'd that money go? Oh right, yeah. Staffs. Okay. I can't do Bloodvelds without cannon, man. Can't. I think we'll have to buy a cannon. Sucks because my GP is really shaky, man. I mean, I have 70 construction banked, that's for sure, but it's just depressing watching it go down so much. But I'll have to get it, so. Oh my god, 750k? I thought it was like 500k. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna do it like a normal person. I can't do it, man. I can't spend that much money. I can't do it. Should have brought an attack potion. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm gonna pause the recording here. We'll pick it up when I'm done the task. Alright, take care. Hello, welcome back. We're about to be done with our blood belt task. And I've had a realization. And this realization I've had way long ago. I told myself that if there's a rabbit hole that is too deep, just because it might shave off a little bit of time, you might as well just do the thing directly, right? So going back to what I'm talking about exactly, so let me get out of here first. Pushing to 60 Herblore, right? Previously, I was like, wait, I'll do Desert Hard, and Desert Hard will unlock a way for me to like degrime and make ingredients, like have the ingredients automate, right? So I'll do that. But then I'm like, wait, why am I going down such a deep rabbit hole? I would have to get like, I was initially going to do 60 Slayer into Kingdom Divided into Dark Lure into Impling Hunting, get a Mud Pie, and you know what I mean? Like, it's like, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I going down such a deep rabbit hole when I can just degrime and make the unfinished potions myself? Sure, it's going to be a little bit slower in the beginning, but I don't have to make that many, right? We just need 60 Herblore, man. So I was like, wait, let's take a step back, let's relax, let's just make the freaking potions and get a move on Soat. What are you doing, bro? So, I'm glad I realized this sooner. I don't know what these are. Scabberites. These are some shit that I think you're supposed to skip, right? First, though, I will go ahead and do a farm run. Well, welcome back. We've just finished up with farm run. Now what we're going to do is we're actually going to take advantage of the workday and it being late at night. We're going to go ahead and do green dragons. So I'm going to get a feel of how they are. Let's take a look. And yeah, we'll do green dragons, and yeah, I'm hopeful it works out well. So alright, so I'm just gonna hang out here and pick it up when I come back. Take care, bye bye. Hello, welcome back. I'm just gonna do Spurry real quick, then we'll go back to green dragons. No bucket. Unfortunate. Oh, let's take a look at how much we have, by the way. 500 more to go, so that's close. We're very close to it. Yeah. So I'm just gonna get to it. Take care. Bye bye. Well, welcome back. We are really, really close to 1500 combats, or 1500 total, and 64 defense. There we go. Feels good, man. And yeah, I'll catch you guys when we have all the bones. All right, take care. Bye bye. Well, welcome back. We finished up with getting our bones, and I did a couple little things after that, so got a little bit of defense levels. We're trying to push for 70, by the way. I thought for a second Piety was 65, but yeah, we're gonna be pushing for 70 at crabs. Also did a rotation of farm runs and that sort of thing, so nothing too crazy. Now what we're gonna do is go on over and just burn our bones pretty much. So let's do that. Tab 6, okay. Okay. Ferox. Repeat. So that's the loop. Alright, I'm gonna keep on doing this. Catch you guys later. Take care. Bye bye. Hello, welcome back. I've been doing prayer training, but a spool is up, so let's just do that real quick. Okay, what's the mistake not bringing the rune armor? Alright, so we're gonna head back to prayer training. I've lost my dwarven cake somehow. I kept the gold and not the cake. It's just really annoying. So I'll have to go get that. Oh crap, I needed the ice gloves. Deposit this, go to our bones tab. There's the whole process. So you take 24 like this, then you do 24 again, then you do 1200, I think. Yeah, 1200. This, and then I already have this on, right? No. I guess you take 25. I've just began doing this, so. There you have it. I'm gonna try a big amount. I'm gonna go for 100. I've made a miscalculation on how much gold I needed to bring. I don't know how I made that blunder. It's really awkward. Right, the first batch doesn't cost anything, so I shouldn't add that into the math. Oh boy. Fuck, man, that was close. Oh, Jesus. Fucker logged into a high-risk world, really. God damn, man. This guy's fucking hunting me. But I got greedy. I should not have, like, kept on going with that guy, like, hunting me. But it's not a big deal. It's fine. Think of it this way. If I was using regular worlds, I could have possibly lost, like, a small batch there, too, right? I could have potentially lost, like, I would be, first of all, more prone to PKers, right? And I could have lost, like, some bones there, too, and possibly, like, multiple times, right? Because you could get PK'd more often there, so I'm not too, like, peeved, because you're bound to lose some bones during Wilderness Chaos Alter. It's a shame when I give up bones, it kind of feels the PKers, right, to keep going. They're like, oh, sweet, I got a drop. That's the biggest regret, to be honest, giving them the bones. It just feels them further, but that's just how the game is. Okay, anyway. Whew. Oh, alright, man. Let's go, baby. Oh yeah, there is one thing that I want to do. I kind of want to push for Rune Crossbow and get Broad Bolts. That's gonna increase the DPS on Royal Titans a lot. I think that's worth doing. And it shouldn't be too bad. Too long of a grind either. Oh, there we go. Let's go, baby. Done. That was quick. Okay. Let's just go this way. Now we need broad bolts. Broad bolts need some Slayer, and I forget how much Slayer we need. It's definitely gonna be a little bit annoying. We need 52, right? Bolts. Broad bolts are 55. Alright, so I'm just gonna do some herblore training. I will unlock out, or I will make the unfinished potions, and we'll put the ingredient, and we'll make some strength potions. And yeah, so I think I'm just gonna push for 60. I know I can get 60 off these herbs, so I'm gonna push for 60, then we'll go over to mixology and get the herblore under control. I don't know whether or not I have enough herbs for 70, so let's do that. I might even sneak in a farm run or two while I'm doing this, so nothing interesting happening, we're just training herblore. Catch you guys later, take care, bye-bye. Hello, welcome back. We've been doing some herblore. I've made the super attacks. We're at 671, or excuse me, 61, 61 herblore. And we're gonna push for 70 with mixology. I don't want to make potions the right way because technically speaking, I should be doing desert hard, and then I'll make the potions with the rewards, right? So, yeah. And, oh my god! And I didn't even freaking plant this, like I was saying, like in the last clip. Anyway, I gotta get out of here. Okay. So, we're gonna do Beneath Cursed Sands, and then we're going to get the circlet. With the circlet, we're gonna push for 70 mining, and yeah, like I said, full steam ahead on freaking Soat. I'm gonna, because I like to commentate the quests, I expect the recording to be long by now. So I'm gonna cut the recording after Beneath Cursed Sands. We're gonna look at the lore of that quest. Running low on these. Shit. Okay, anyway, let's do Beneath Cursed Sands. So let's do that. Let's take a look at the time played. 23, 2 days. Okay, so Jamila has given us a secret message. She didn't want to immediately tell us right there in person, but she slipped us a message here. And she's like, meet me in east of desert, east of Sophanim. Am I saying that right? Sophanim. Sophanim. And we'll talk there. I'm like, okay. So, okay, so it turns out Jamila was actually Mesa, and Mesa was that girl that's supposed to be in Menaphos. She was smuggling the people out from Menaphos via that underground tunnel. We did a little bit of that back in that other quest. So during her posting in Menaphos, she noticed something unusual, which was there were guards from Menaphos smuggling in people over here to work for them, basically as slaves. So these guys are like, in some sort of forced labor situation. Oh, and it looks like they're kind of tranced, like how we got tranced by that the Devourer. So, oh god, 41. Yeesh. Okay, I gotta get out of here. I'm dead. Fuck me. All right, so these people are under the Devourer's influence, and a musket is actually the Devourer. So the title is a musket the Devourer, and yeah, she is very interested in that tomb and the treasures there, so she's getting those people to do her bidding. And she's actually already went inside, and there's these scarabites that are also supporting her. Probably butchering that name, scabarites, scarabites, something like that, that are also supporting her. So there's these human-like people with scarab heads. So even the Pharaoh is actually the Pharaoh of Menaphos may be under the control of a musket devourer. There's a lot of lore to RuneScape, right? So there's the traditional quote-unquote gods, which are like Zeros, Sardomin, Zamorak, Guthix. Then there's also these desert gods, and there's actually some sort of relationship between them in that they're kind of at odds. And also the bridge between, I think, the traditional gods, the big three, and the desert gods is kind of Zeros, because Zeros is based around the desert as well, right? Given that pyramid in DT1. So there's a puzzle here in order to enter the runes of Ulak. You basically need to, do a few things. And the puzzle exists to stop the Zamorakians. They were looking to enter this runes as well. So this was a measure to prevent them. Okay, so this guy is actually the son of Osmumten. And the Scarabites were actually, not corrupt before, but it is a musket who's corrupted them. And he's also explained why she's interested in Osmumten's tomb. She wants to attain godhood. She is currently a demigoddess. So she's quote-unquote weak. But if she can raid that tomb, she can get really strong. So we gotta stop her. And one way, one kind of obstacle, or one way to kind of impede her, is through freeing this guy. She's, like I was saying, corrupted the Scarabites. And this guy, he used to be good, so we want to free him. I gotta get out of here. It's not working. Oh, this is gonna be a problem. How are we gonna kill this guy? Oh my god, I should have brought a fire cape. I don't know why I didn't. God damn it. Oh my god. Fuck, man. I don't even know how I got KO'd so hard, dude. It's not working. Okay, this is not working, dude. So I don't really know what the play is now. I mean, I didn't have run energy, that's for one. I'm out of prayer. We'll have to leave. This guy's just too chunky. He's just too chunky, dude. It was kind of close, but he's just too chunky, bro. That's not possible. It's not possible with melee. I'm not doing anything wrong, basically. He's just too strong. He's just way too chunky. What's going on, man? I'm not hitting at all. We need to think about this a little bit. Alright, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. Kind of a unfortunate ending. The summary for this episode, I hope it was a little bit more tighter, a little bit more focused, but we are lasered on Sot right now. Everything is towards Sot. We've unlocked Mixology, that's going to be huge. I think I'm going to do that next. I also want to do Titans, we did a little bit of that this episode, I believe. We're going to be pushing this, we're pushing this, we're trying to make progress towards this, but we're blocked by that boss. we're gonna be doing this, but we need. There's some things that are blocking us, so we just have to figure that out. But we're making our way towards, like, all the progress that's happening right now is in here, which is for this. So yeah. Next episode, I think I'm gonna go with Herblore. I'll try to get 70 Herblore. We'll do mixology. I really want to do mining, but I gotta figure this guy out. I don't know how to do it, man. I think so I think the play here is wood cutting. We're gonna do wood cutting. We're not gonna do it at Fossil Island. We're actually gonna do some willows. We'll get willows. We'll get some maples from our kingdom. We'll get fletching up to 55 or however much we need for whatchamacallit, broader fletching. Then we'll do some Slayer to unlock broader fletching. We'll grab that and then we'll kill that scarab guy with broader, yeah, with that. And I think we'll have to get the knight, the whatchamacallit, void helm. Oh my god, so there's a couple more distractions. Okay, anyway, let's take a look at the time played. 23 days, 4 hours. I was really hoping to... Oh my god, I can't believe how strong that guy was, man. Like, I'm so surprised, dude. Alright, I'll catch you guys next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.